Hey Virgo, welcome back to my channel. Let's get into your birthday reading. So this is going to encompass the past year of your life coming into this year of your birthday. This is your solar return reading. So we're going to be looking at themes from the past year and what you're going to be expecting or encountering in the next year. So if you have any Virgo placements and are drawn to watching this, there will be a message in here for you. If you would like a personal reading, you can find the information for that in the description box below, as these are still general readings and may not resonate for everyone. So we're going to start off with some oracle here. What are the energies surrounding Virgo placements at this time? Okay. What are the energies that are working for Virgo placements at this time? And then what are the energies that are not working for Virgo placements? Thank you. Okay. All right. So energies around you, we have ether. So this is the element of spirit. This is the element of nature, of God, of the universe. And I feel like at this time, you guys are tapping into, we even have, I think this is the tetrahedron symbol. Very spiritual symbol here. I feel like you guys are tapped into a higher power right now. I feel like you guys are getting closer to God, to universe, to nature, whatever you believe in, whatever your higher value system is. I feel like you guys are adhering to that right now. And I also feel that maybe you guys are becoming more sensitized, more sensitive to the moon cycles as well. We do see the moon cycles on top of this card here. So I feel like you guys are just becoming more aware of yourselves, more aware of others, more aware of everything that is this life, more aware of everything that is our true essence and purpose of existence on this planet. It's a really nice energy that I'm feeling here. It's like you guys are just awakening to everything around you. Some of you could even be learning about sacred geometry, astrology, different occult matters like that. It feels really nice. It feels like you guys have learned a lot from this past year. I feel like you have stepped into a new version of yourself. So the energies that are working for you, we have rise and shine. Very nice energies. I feel like you guys could be trying to create a new routine for yourselves or adhere to a certain type of schedule or routine that you're trying to follow here. You guys could be trying to, I heard like astral projection and dream world. So you guys could be doing something with your dream world as well, trying to remember certain things. But I honestly feel like you guys are trying to become more of a morning person for some of you guys. You could be setting alarms earlier. You could be trying to have some sort of morning routine that works for you. And I do feel like this is going to work out in your favor here. I'm also getting that for some of you guys, you are very perceptive in the mornings. So if you wake up very early and you just feel like you get some sort of intuitive download, or you feel a certain type of way, or you remember your dream or something, I feel like you guys should be paying attention to that. Write that down. I do feel like you are getting a lot of information in the early morning hours. I'm getting like between 6 and 8 a.m. Some of you could also benefit from spending some mornings by the water or in the sun. If you live near water, you could definitely do that. I feel like that would be very healing for you guys. So the energies that are not working for you, we have dedicated awareness. And we see a plate of food here. We see coffee. I feel like for some of you guys, you could be having a hard time. It's like with all of this spiritual energy coming through, with all of this energy of you guys awakening and stepping into a higher version of yourself, that usually comes with some sort of change to your dietary lifestyle. I know that happened for me, definitely. I came from like a bodybuilding background. I'm a personal trainer. This is what I did and what I still do before I did any types of tarot readings or spiritual work. And when I first started to step into my awakening and have like the most powerful awakening of my life so far, there are definitely going to be other ones. But my diet completely changed, and what my body needed and what it was asking for completely changed as well. So I feel like right now you guys could be feeling like you don't really want to eat the same foods that you have been eating your whole life. Maybe you are becoming more drawn or less drawn to certain foods. This could be anything. It could be meats, it could be dairy, it could be anything that you feel that your body does not like anymore. You're trying to get rid of that. And I feel like you guys are also trying to step into more of like a health awareness type of diet, or just type of lifestyle in general. But I feel like I'm getting like the 6th and 12th house axis, right? So the 12th house is the subconscious spirituality, the 6th house is the physical body. I feel like there could be a little bit of an imbalance there, where you guys could be spending a lot of time in the spiritual and not enough time in your physical body. So there needs to be a dedicated effort here for you guys to make sure that you are grounding yourselves. Virgo is the sign of health. So having a physical routine, like going to the gym, doing some sort of something to move your body, it doesn't have to be going to the gym. As long as you're moving your body and eating healthy, this is going to benefit you extremely in the long run. You guys thrive off of health and wellness. So I feel like this is kind of reminding you guys to make sure that, yes, while you're dreaming or meditating or working on learning about the spiritual side of things, make sure that you are still taking care of your physical vessel. Make sure that you are still drinking enough water. Make sure that you are eating, like, I'm getting like balanced food, because we see a balanced plate here. It looks like a main dish. We have some carbs, some vegetables, there's a drink, there's a coffee here. So make sure that you guys are eating balanced macronutrients if you can. Obviously don't go crazy if you don't know how to follow like any of that stuff. You don't have to like count your calories or anything if you don't want to, but definitely make sure that every time you eat, you are eating protein, carbs, fats, vegetables. Make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. I feel like this is really going to keep you on the right track right now. So let's go ahead and get into your tarot spread. We're going to start with 4 cards. If we need to clarify, we will. I feel like you guys feel a lot lighter. So whatever you guys have gone through, maybe this past year or so, give or take, I feel like it has really kind of calmed you down a little bit. Maybe you guys went through something that changed you very much. Maybe you guys had some sort of, obviously like some sort of spiritual awakening, or some sort of moment here in your life where you are starting to see a new perspective to things. It's really giving me just spiritual awakening energy. Like you just don't really, you're not the same person you used to be, all in all. So let's take a look here. What did the previous year bring for my Virgo placements? What lesson did the previous year bring? What lesson should my Virgo placements take with them into this solar return year? 2 cards there. Okay, what should Virgo's focus be this year of their life? And what are some gifts or benefits that this year will bring for my Virgo placements? Okay. So at the back we have the World. Very good omen for you guys. She's naked. Gotta be careful with what I show on here. But I feel like you guys, I mean, the card says reward, success, completion. And then we have an eye up here. We have a star, heart. We have a lot of alchemical divine symbols here. We have the snake. I feel like you guys are really stepping into this time of your life here. And I actually just noticed at the back of this stack, when I put it down, we have stoke the fire. So I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of meditating. There could have been some sort of Kundalini rising moment here. We have some phoenix in the background. So it's like you guys are totally becoming aware and tuned in and tapped into where you want to go in life. You are wrapping up a cycle in your life where you no longer resonate with the same things you used to resonate with. I feel like you guys are just totally ascending right now. So what did this previous year bring you? We have the Magician. Power, action, skill. Definitely. This is definitely tapping into your spiritual practice, tapping into your magical abilities, tapping into your manifestation abilities. I feel like you guys have reclaimed your power from a situation. I feel like you guys are really stepping into your glory. There could be something here that you learned in this past year that you have a good talent for, or maybe you just decided to learn a new skill and you're applying a lot of dedication to learn it. This is either something that comes very naturally to you or something that you are like, yeah, it's like you're trying to figure something out. It's like, I really want to learn how to do this, so I'm going to go do it. For others of you, it's like you realize that you have more spiritual ability or more intuitive gifts than you thought that you did. It's like, oh, I didn't even know I could do that, or I didn't even know that like this could happen for me, or that I was good at this or something like that. It feels really good. It feels like you guys are just tapping into like little hidden, I heard like hidden trinkets. Maybe you guys found something that you used to collect or enjoy when you guys were younger. There's something about finding something very special to you. Like I'm literally getting like, you know, like those like little things that we would collect as kids, like marbles or like little toys or like something of significance to you. I think you guys are realizing a lot about what is important to you and also what you're good at. And I feel like a lot of that can be traced back to certain things that you collected or were attracted to when you were a child as well. So I'm gonna take a sip of water because I'm talking too much. Okay. So yeah, I feel like, especially with the Magician here being masculine energy, I feel like you guys are really taking matters into your own hands right now. You guys are being a very active participant in your life, which feels very good. You guys are very aware of yourselves right now. What lesson should you take with you into this coming year? The Nine of Swords and the Four of Wands. So the Nine of Swords talks about sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, depression, not being able to sleep properly. We have the Four of Wands, creativity, union, and freedom. So there's some sort of lesson here that you might have learned tied up to a marriage or a partnership or a living situation that really took a lot out of you, that really stressed you out to the max, that really made you feel. We also have anxiety and worry on that card. So you guys could have felt very anxious, very worried about your future, very worried about your stability. I feel like, yeah, whatever this is to you, I feel like you guys are learning what it takes to put into something to make it become very stable. You're learning what parts you need to play with the Magician as well. Like, what part do I play in this lesson? What part do I play in this relationship, in this family dynamic, in this job title? Like, what is my role and what is other people's role? Something like that. There's definitely something tied up to you guys feeling restricted versus being free. So this could have been a situation where you felt restricted by a partnership or a home dynamic that you are getting out of, or maybe you did get out of. And I feel like this situation taught you a lot about who you are, what you're looking for, what you're good at. Because again, we have creativity here going along with the Magician. So there's something here about you guys being in a very uncomfortable situation this past year and taking what you have learned to move forward in what you want to do next. So what should your focus be? This year, we have the Three of Cups, family, friends, joy, abundance. So I definitely see you guys spending time with new people, meeting new faces, getting along with new people. You guys could be very social this year. I feel like it's going to be a year of you guys making a lot of connections, whether this is like networking for work or making friends, or just, it's like I'm getting this energy that people are going to be very drawn to your energy, where they're just going to come up and talk to you, or it's going to be very easy to be likable. You guys could be in this energy of just attraction. Again, Magician, Ether. It's like you guys are in this energy of manifestation. You guys could be feeling very magnetic right now, and I feel like the people around you are going to be able to pick up on that, and it's almost like the right people are going to come to you at the right times. You're going to be having a good time with people that you care about, having good conversations. I'm getting also like very, you know, those conversations that you have with people where it's like someone's sharing their life story with you, and it's like you kind of relate to that person on the same level because maybe you've been through that, or you know exactly how they feel. There's going to be a lot of empathizing here with people. Just having a really good time with people that you care about. It feels really good for you guys. I feel like you guys are going to meet soul family this year. So what is this next year going to bring for you? We have strength. Yeah, courage, strength, and control. So maybe at once where with the Nine of Swords, you felt like you didn't have control, like you couldn't tap into your higher strength. I feel like now you guys are realizing what you're capable of, and you're taking, once again, you're taking all the lessons that you have learned, and it's like, this has made me who I am today. I am able to stand tall. I have been through adversity. I am able to tame and control my own fears. And it feels like you guys are very proud of yourselves. It feels like you guys have literally gained some sort of like control over your reactions or your emotions, or just situations that you can't control. It feels like you are no longer, that's kind of what the whole reading is giving me. It's like you guys are no longer trying to control everything around you. You're more so living in the moment, and you're accepting what is not. And you're also understanding that, I'm getting like if something needs to change, then you will know how to go about it. But I'm also getting here with the Strength card. We actually see in this Strength card specifically, the lion seems very tame, or he seems very friendly. In a lot of the Strength card depictions, we see the lion as being angry, or having his mouth open, or having the woman having to close his mouth shut. So there's something here about you guys just feeling like you don't have to do that anymore. Like you don't have to do the most to control yourself. Maybe you don't feel as triggered anymore. Maybe you're becoming more aware of your desires and your shadow aspects here, and it's a lot easier for you to stand tall in your power because you recognize them from the inside out. It's almost like nobody can tell you anything, you know? It's like if someone were to come towards you and say like, oh, like you did this and you did that in the past and you told me this, and it's almost like you guys are in this energy of like, yes, I did do that, and it was because I was going through this and I have learned from this and now I'm here. So it's almost like you guys are not really held to the standard of who you used to be because you're changing. You're not that same person anymore. Yeah, it honestly just really feels like you guys are going to have very healthy boundaries with people, healthy relationships. It doesn't really seem like you guys are going to be struggling at all. It seems like you guys have learned what your worth is. You guys have learned a lesson tied up to partnerships and family, what it means to be tied up to somebody versus what it means to be alone and stand tall on your own. And I feel like you guys are going to be, it's like all of this change and all of this maturity is going to be reflected in the people that you meet. And I feel like it's going to be a very wholesome time for you guys. I honestly don't have anything else to say here. It doesn't feel like there's nothing to warn you guys about. There's nothing bad here. Everything seems to be pretty good, aside from make sure that you are taking care of your body. Because I feel like some of you guys might get carried away with spending time with other people or having too much fun that you might forget to have some sort of schedule. So just make sure that you create that routine for yourself where you are able to have at least like a morning and a nighttime routine, so that way you can wake up properly and then wind down properly. So that way you can make sure that you are on a consistent wavelength here, because I do see you guys moving, taking action, maybe doing things and going places that you didn't previously do or were not able to do. There's something here about you guys conquering your fears and conquering, it's almost like maybe you guys felt like you guys were like a victim of life before, and now it's like I have the power and the ability to not exactly control my entire life, because we technically don't have full control, but it does feel like you guys are stepping into that driver's seat of your own life, and you're like, yes, like this is where I'm gonna go. I'm writing the map. I'm gonna pick the spots. Like I'm going to choose who I allow into my life, and it just feels like you guys have finally. It just feels like you guys are aware. You guys have stepped into the front seat. You guys are the captain of your own ship, and nobody can take that from you. So I'm going to leave that here for you. I really hope I was able to connect with you in this reading. I wish all of you a wonderful birthday. I forgot to say that. Happy birthday to my Virgos. I hope you have a beautiful solar return year, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you.